everyone, it's Halloween Heartthrob, and today I'm going to show you how to make a tiny Legend of Zelda backpack out of felt. Now, I have been getting really into felt, one because I'm trying to get rid of my felt, as in use it up, because I just have a big stack and I don't know what to do with it. And I love Legend of Zelda and I want to make things for my dolls. And if you don't want to make a backpack, you can totally make this into a keychain or a hanger or a pin like I have in a previous video, which will be featured at the end of this. So what you'll need is a pattern. I printed this off of Google, and what's cool about the shield is if you fold it in half, it's exactly the same on each side, so you can cut out the pattern. So with that, you'll need the pattern, some scissors. You'll probably need big scissors and little scissors, depending on how big or small you want to make it. Do note that the smaller you make the shield, the harder it is that it's going to be to cut out the pieces. You'll also need some felt. You don't have to use felt, but it's just really fun to use. Some needle and thread. If you're going to make a backpack or hanger or whatever, you'll need some ribbon or string. So let's get started and make this. Yes, I do have purple hair, and yes, I may or may not be casually cosplaying as Raven from Teen Titans. But this isn't about that. Alright, and now that we have all of our pieces cut out, I'm going to take some fray check and use it as glue to glue these pieces down. Because they are so tiny, I kind of had to fudge some of the pieces. You'll get better results if you do a bigger one. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue all these pieces down. I wouldn't suggest using hot glue. Maybe on like the bigger, like the gray or the Triforce symbol itself, but the rest of it I would just use like a regular liquid glue, if you will. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that, and then I'm gonna work on the back half of it, which will just be this shape. This is hard to do one-handed. Okay, now that we have our front of our shield all done, I went ahead and made a second blue piece, which is the back of the shield, and I made a blue strip. This is all still made out of felt, and I had sewn it together, so now we have like a 3D like little cup thing. So I'm going to take, with all the stitching on the outside, so I'm going to take the good side and put it to the good side and sew it all the way around. And we're going to sew it all the way around because the way we're going to make this into a backpack, we're going to cut a little slit here and then we'll flip it over and all that. And then I'll show you how that looks in a moment. Now that it's all sewn up, you're going to want to take some ribbon. If you want to have this as a backpack, you want to take your ribbon and just measure out on the doll how much you'll need to make the straps. Now that you have it all sewn up, you're going to want to cut a little slit in the back, and then you'll want to turn it inside out. Okay, now that everything is flipped over, now it's time to add on the ribbon or the backpack straps. Snip a smaller hole on top and on the bottom. Sew the two bottom pieces together and then slip them inside and then sew them to the backpack. Also going to make a loop for the top of the backpack. Go ahead and slip this and the top of the strap to the top hole. Go ahead and tie off your string and snip off the thread. And there we go. You have a little backpack. Hopefully yours will look a little less messy than mine did. If you would like, you can also put some fluff or padding into the backpack to make it a little bit more poofy. And there we go, that's how you make your very own master shield. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Comments are always welcome, and I'll see you in another video. Kids in the background. Run away, there's children!